For continuous duty motors, you do not need to use an additional 1.25 multiplier when calculating motor overload protection, conductor size, or overcurrent protection. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, requires this 1.25 multiplier only for calculating overcurrent protection for adjustable speed motors operating at duty cycles exceeding continuous. Let's consider a specific motor example to illustrate the correct calculations. Suppose motor number 1 has a full load amperage, or FLA, of 40 amps. For overload protection, we calculate the overload relay setting. The minimum overload relay setting is calculated by multiplying the full load amperage by 1.15. So, 40 amps times 1.15 equals 46 amps. Therefore, the overload trip element should be rated at 46 amps. Now, let's determine the overcurrent protection using fuses. For a non-time delay fuse, we multiply the full load amperage by 1.75. So, 40 amps times 1.75 equals 70 amps. Thus, the non-time delay fuse rating should be 70 amps. Alternatively, if we use a time delay fuse, we multiply the full load amperage by 2.25. So, 40 amps times 2.25 equals 90 amps. In this case, the time delay fuse rating should be 90 amps. It is important to note that the overload relay setting can be higher than the full load amperage to accommodate short-term overloads without causing the motor to trip. A time delay fuse is generally recommended to better coordinate with the overload relay and protect against short-circuit faults. In summary, remember that the 1.25 multiplier is not applicable for continuous duty motor calculations related to overload protection, conductor sizing, or overcurrent protection. Adhering to these calculation methods ensures the proper protection and operation of your motors according to electrical code standards. These calculations ensure that your motors are protected against overloads and short circuits while operating efficiently. The correct selection of fuses and overload relays is critical for preventing motor damage and ensuring the safety of the electrical system. The National Electrical Code provides guidelines to ensure electrical safety.